We'll watch this at 1.25 speed.
Again. Nems literally streamed 10 minutes of Elden Ring. That's it. Said he will stream soon on Twitter. I mean, I've heard that one before.
What are you doing here? Fastest way to die.
Disappointingly easy. Well, if he wants a hard time, tell him to go run soul level 1.
Speed run, speed run. Oh, Loyal Free, thank you so much.
So cringe. OMFG.
We're about to watch some bullshit, chat.
Dude, McConnell, he loves the zip glitch. It's his favorite glitch.
Naked. Naked Tarnish gamers.
What's up, Alex? Actually, I had a run just now. I got the zip glitch pretty quickly.
You've been wanting to do a Sekiro speedrun, Melissa? That'd be awesome.
But I died. You drop your weapons before the blacksmith. I mean, I guess I don't even need either of these, actually.
Wait, why? What? Why does the run look so weird? Because you're used to seeing this run with a weapon in hand.
Yes, sir. And use the glitch right from the start. I mean, I could.
No, I don't know any of these glitches. I haven't seen any speedrun.
90% of the time. You're pretty much never gonna see me get a run going.
Sir, but I can play turning to aid you. You need to the foot. Then as summon me. I bequeath. It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
Like, I don't even know what could possibly be happening here. Oh yeah, I have it at 1.25 speed. Yeah, that's why it also kind of looks silly. Zip glitch. I don't even know what the hell that means. I wonder why you have to stop to save that. I'm sure we'll find out. Whoa, where are you going? Passing Godric, okay.
Is there a command for the zip glitch?
What the fuck? Let me move chat down.
Bio, Billy. What is old zip warp? It's old patch zip wrong warp category. Old zip warp.
Is this better, chat? Is this better?
Well, it's not like this is a category, it's just a meme.
We got his chat and our chat.
Is it consistent or is this a macro? Neither. I am not using a macro and it's quite inconsistent.
This has been patched out.
Oh, meme run? I mean, just a little bit ago I had a run that was 2.5 minutes ahead of Malekith. Well, it could have been and then I fucking died, but... Hey, Tekken, thank you for the 31 months.
Thank you, Tekken, for the 31 months. So I'm looking at the goals on the right. And it's like, what? Just so confused. Oh, before Hoarfrost Stomp got nerfed? Oh. Yeah, so this is, I think, like the third or fourth speed run that Distortion did. This one is 25 minutes long. And then I want to watch the 12-minute one after
I
this.
mean, there isn't really an official name. It doesn't really teleport you is the thing. It just sends you flying at a very high velocity, which basically looks like a teleport.
How do people figure this shit out, man? I don't get it. Yeah, I haven't seen any speedrun. I've been specifically staying away from them. Because I wanted to watch them with you. I love you, chat. I fucking care about you. Okay, so so this is how you get to Farum Azula. Gotcha. You get the 4 Belfries, Gray Sight, 30 seconds ahead of pace. And you're getting to Farum Azula.
You went to Nokron here the first time. I mean, pretty much all of these portals are kind of useless, unless you're doing glitches. But I mean, I still think they're cool because they give you like, you know, they give you insight into upcoming areas. I was on my first playthrough, you know, I kept finding new area after new area. And then I remember, like, I found the Belfries, and I was like, I went through the portal to Farum Azula, and I was like, holy shit, what is this area? I can't wait to go here.
Wait, what? That was the glitch, yeah. What? I blinked.
You went to Nokron here the first time. I mean, pretty much all of these portals are kind of useless, unless you're doing glitches. But I mean, I still think they're cool.
Quitting while loading from the side of Grace does it?
They give you like, you know, they give you insight into upcoming areas. I was
what the fuck?
You know, I kept finding new area after new area. And then I remember, like, I found the Belfries, and I was like, I went through the portal to Farum Azula, and I was like, holy shit, what is this area? I can't wait to go here.
What? Like, how?
Yeah, well, I was trying to see if there was any way to get down, but then I just assumed, like, it's like the Super Mario Odyssey, like, you know, they give you a little sneak peek of an area. That's about it.
Dragon fight right here, or what are you gonna do to this damn dragon? You're just gonna run by this idiot? Yeah, you are. Later, idiot. See ya.
Is it worth parrying in this game? Sometimes.
Against Crucible Knights only.
Do you have Kari in Retaliation yet?
Like, why did you figure out I need to get this hero's rune. You know what I mean? Like,
Skywalker.
that's the type of shit. It's the small little
The Belfry
places
that
you
we're
veer
using
off
keys
to.
on. I don't believe the imbued keys can be used for anything else.
Like, again, I know why it's used. I know why he got that hero's rune. It's just like making that decision is something that seems so impossible to me.
It's almost really stupid.
Again, I can't clean my desk. What's this? What's happening now? What? Man, you are negative 50 under
You can also get the
time.
Maiden's Blood without going to the Chapel of Anticipation. There's also a church in Liurnia that you can go to get the Maiden's Blood.
I presume. I am an old soul, perhaps.
Knows exactly what's okay. South Lucaria Gate.
I will be doing all remembrances.
To determine if you had, it seems torrent, whereas I may. There is, but I can take gathering. Very let my hand.
Later, Melissa.
Yeah, I believe you can also get the blood from Hieta, however the fuck you say her name. The Jarberg quest? Oh no, feels bad, man. Started watching during my RE Village runs. You much prefer these? Yeah, I mean Resident Evil Village was fun. Like the speedrun for Village was really cool for a bit, but it got like the thing about Resident Evil games and not just Village is that they get very optimized very fast and the route pretty much never changes. Like two weeks into the speedrun, 2 weeks into the speedrun for fucking Resident Evil, and we basically already knew the entire route and how to fight the bosses extremely fast. What would be my tactic for all remembrances? A very overpowered glitch.
I'm still like the concept of doing all of these glitches. It's still so beyond me. I don't even understand. Like, how did you get through Lucaria? How did you get through the gate without the fucking thing? You know what I mean? The quickness in the menu is just so beyond me, yeah. Oh, you're going down here for the volcano warp. Okay. You're gonna get the, yeah, taken by the Virgin Abductor. And by the way, like, I got killed about 4 times trying to get killed the right way by the Virgin Abductor. I kept on just getting killed by the blades. Like, it was so bad because I had a lot of health.
Yeah, the move swap is pretty strong. I'm actually not sure. It's quite interesting. We basically have 2 different routes for all remembrances now. Like there's a
Yeah, he said he's not using
you
macros.
use the shield with the glitch, and then there's another route where you use the move swap. I really don't know which one's faster yet. I don't
Wait.
think anybody really knows. The move swap route has a faster setup, but some of
Wait. Oh yeah, you spawn up there. Never mind. Okay, that makes sense to me.
the move swap route has a faster setup, but some of the boss fights kind of suck ass.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Man, I wished like I wished I missed a lot of this gameplay, and I had the chance to go back and do extra stuff. I hate that I beat the game. It's just like it took me a long fucking time. I'm just sad that I beat it. Yeah, CJRC. This isn't a glitch, by the way. If getting down here and this Virgin Abductor Virgin, what are they called? It teleports you to Volcano Manor. And it's like a different section of Volcano Manor that's above where you usually are. Iron Virgin, yeah, there's some shit like that. Yeah, I thought they were called Virgin Abductors, weren't they? Abductor Virgins. Abductor Virgins. I had it backwards.
Am I using the Elden Ring PC Intel
Wait.
for me? I don't even have the PC yet.
Hold on.
The event got postponed temporarily because technical issues.
What? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I would have got killed by that guy. How do you know how far to run in before you hit?
Using the Elden Ring PC Intel built for me. I don't even have the PC yet. The event got postponed temporarily because technical issues.
Okay, I see what you're linking to Mega Archetype.
This is current patch. Yeah, they actually rebuffed the Hoarfrost stomp. They felt really bad about the speedrunners, so.
How long is this IGN one? And this one is from March 30th. All right, so this one is a bit later. I want to stay on this one, Greeny. I like them talking about how they're doing all the things.
Here at the level I'm at right now. I don't know what level I am.
And then we'll go back to Distortion's 12-minute run.
Less than level 20. I'm actually pretty sure we finished this game at very, very low level because we only level up 2 or 3 times. But yeah, I think it's really cool. I think, again, it just adds to that flavor of open worldness to where even though you probably shouldn't be here, the fact that you can be here, it feels good. It feels good that you can kind of go where you want to go whenever you want.
Now, I remember watching this next trick that you are about to do and being like actually upset because of how easy you make this fight. And it's not an easy fight when you first get here. Can you explain what you're about to do to this poor Godskin Noble?
Yes, so there is a glitch with this boss where we're going to break his AI by traversing through the fog gate, but, again, tricking the game to think that we're not traversing through the fog gate because we're actually clipped through the floor. And if we wait long enough, then it'll kind of, the code for, starting the boss fight will fall off because it won't register that we actually made it through the fog gate. And so this Godskin Noble, this poor gentleman over here is just
what?
Going to get,
he did nothing wrong.
How?
Well, if you've seen how many
why isn't it getting triggered? Like what do you mean you're clipping through the floor?
Fall off because it won't register that we actually made it through the fog gate. And so
I did a 5-minute run yesterday. Upload that shit, bro, for real.
He did nothing wrong. This next trick
with this boss where we're going to break his AI by traversing through the fog gate, but again, tricking the game to think that we're not traversing through the fog gate because we're actually clipped through the floor. And if we wait long enough, then it'll kind of, the code for, starting the boss fight will fall off because it won't register that we actually made it through the fog gate. And so this Godskin Noble, this poor gentleman over here is just going to get
he did nothing wrong.
Decimated. Well, if you've seen how many runs I've lost to Godskin Duo, you'll understand, but he had it coming.
Yeah,
but what we're going to do is we're going to backstep and punch, which is going to give us almost the exact distance that we need. You do have to be careful about how you set this up. And then we're going to punch 5 times to get that timing right for the fog gate script.
What?
Then we're going to go in, because we're not high enough level for Ice Rhine Hatchet to one-hand, we do have to two-hand this so that we can actually use Hoarfrost Stomp. But then the rest is history. He's going to go down without too much trouble.
Right, and that's why this stomp
What?
is not doing ridiculous amounts of damage right now because you're one-handing it.
Two-handing it,
Or
yeah.
two-handing. That's why. Yeah.
Like,
it's
wha-
still going to do just
Like,
about
why
the same.
5? I know it's trial and error. I know it's experimenting, but like, how do you even know to experiment there? You know, like,
Distance that we need. You do have to be careful about how you set this up. And then we're going to punch 5 times to get that timing right for the Fog Gate script to fall off. Then we're going to go in. Because we're not high enough level for Ice Rhine Hatchet to one-hand, we do have to two-hand this so that we can actually use Hoarfrost Stomp. But then the rest is history. He's going to go down without too much trouble.
Right, and that's why this stomp is not doing ridiculous amounts of damage right now because you're one-handing it.
yeah, but like, Cam, trial and error is the most open-ended bullshit of all time. Let me jump on this bench 7 times to see what happens. You know what I mean? Like, that's... Let me teabag the ground 7 times, look into the air for 4 seconds. You know, like, what? Where do you start?
Two-handing it, yeah.
Two-handing. That's why. Yeah.
It's still going to do just about the same damage as one-handing it, but the problem is that we don't have enough strength to one-hand it, and there's sort of a hidden feature that FromSoft doesn't tell you about. But if you have enough stats, I think it's 75% of the total strength requirement for a weapon.
That's
it will
probably
allow
true,
you to
Greenie,
two-hand
yeah.
it,
Right.
Instead. So, but yeah, I wanted to talk about another glitch that's actually not featured in this run because it wasn't discovered when this video was made.
Mhm.
And so that skip we were talking about, where that dicey skip going through the academy,
Yeah.
we actually don't do that anymore because we found a way to sort of sacrifice Torrent for the greater good and turn him into a Pegasus. And it's definitely something you'll want to look up or watch your favorite speedrun this game because it's a super cool glitch. But basically what we do is we force Torrent onto a death plane by standing in a certain spot at the academy entrance. And when we resummon him, it actually sort of freezes him on the Z plane. So he's no longer affected by gravity, and we can actually start flying.
Oh,
And
I've heard
the
I've
way
s-
that we
I've
increase
heard of
or
that.
decrease our height is obviously by running into objects and such. But yeah, we don't even have to do that skip anymore because we can actually just hop on Torrent and just run right to that giant elevator where we get kidnapped instead of having to go all the way around.
That's right. I was actually because this was the first, I think, sub 25-minute run that was done for Elden Ring, right?
Yep.
And then someone, I think Distortion, is his name Distortion, the
Yep,
other speedrunner?
Distortion too.
He did in sub 20, and I was kind of watching both your speedruns side by side and kind of seeing the differences between them. And I saw that, and I'm glad you brought it up because I was going to ask you about it.
Here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. I
Right?
wouldn't have missed
Yep.
the first jump.
And then
I wouldn't have missed
think
that.
Distortion, is his
Mario
name
Maker Pro
Distortion,
right here.
the
Yep,
other speedrunner?
Distortion too.
He did in sub 20, and I was kind of watching both of your speedruns side by side and kind of seeing the differences between them. And I saw that, and I'm glad you brought it up because I was going to ask you about it. But it is super crazy to just watch Torrent just run around the side of this building.
Absolutely, yeah, it's incredible. And
Oh,
it's
those
a skip that
fuckers.
is not used a ton in
Those
this route. We only
stupid
do it the one
crawly.
time.
Oh, I
Obviously,
hate
that
them,
could change.
dude.
We're still routing a lot through this category, but in all
God
remembrances,
gamer,
it actually
absolutely.
saves a
You
very
know I'd be top
considerable
5 in the
amount of
world in
time because
Destiny
we
2
found
if I
ways to
tried to play
combine
Destiny 2.
being, in the Pegasus
You all
glitch
know
and
that.
also going out of bounds and wrong warping to areas that you would normally have to progress all the way through. So Astel, for example, we can actually clip and go out of bounds to the Lake of Rot. Even though we're not even there, we can actually wrong warp to Astel without ever having to go all the way through the Eternal City and to progress through all of that giant area with the Lake of Rot. We just wrong warp there.
Crazy. One of the things I'm seeing you do, and I wanted to get your kind of justification of it. You stop and go out to the main menu quite often. Is that
Lay out your
do you
arms
do that
then.
depending on the situation,
Let's
or is
get
there a
smithing.
general reason for you to do that?
Generally, we quit out if there's a way to save time. So if we're in the middle of a door animation or something like that, what we would want to do is quit out so that when we load back in, it skips that animation. Sometimes we quit out to get out of combat. There's really
okay.
a variety of reasons, but it's usually so that way we can try
Speed
to
running
get to
talking
where
while I'm
we're
watching the video at 1.25 speed.
trying to go either faster or a little bit more safely.
So like if you quit out and there's enemies chasing you, will the enemies like revert to their
Where we're animation or something like
your kind of justification of it? You stop and go out to the main menu quite often. Is that do you do that depending on the situation, or is there a general reason for you to do that?
Generally, we quit out if there's a way to save
The
time.
teleportation
if
shit just
we're
blows my
in the
mind.
middle of a door
And if
animation
those
or
aren't
something like that, what we
macros,
would wanna do
how?
is quit out so that when we load back in, it skips that animation.
How do you memorize that
Sometimes
that
we quit
fast?
out to get out of combat. There's
okay.
really a variety of reasons, but it's usually so that way we can try to get to where we're trying to go either faster or a little bit more safely.
So like if you quit out and there's enemies chasing you, will the enemies like revert to their natural position and you won't be in combat?
Correct.
Okay, cool. And I think coming up is your zip trick.
It's time. Yep. So this is the zip. This is what has really pushed the boundaries of this category. And there's actually, I think, 6 zips now in the route. So the sub 25 was just doing it the one time, but we've since found 5. I believe it's 5 more that we can do. So we're just gambling all that much more on this category now. But here comes the block animation, and we're trying to go and get that double frame perfect input at 139 frames. So I'm using a metronome here. There is actually a way to look at your character's idle animation and do it without.
What? I'm using a metronome? And if you notice, I turn on my oven in the background because that causes the heat in the room to go up to approximately 74.3839 degrees Fahrenheit. And what that does is it causes the GPU to overclock at that point. And so what happens then when the GPU is overclocked? Like, what, bro?
Here, there is actually a way to look at your character's idle animation and do it without a metronome, which I do that now. I wasn't doing that before. Now that we've learned a little bit more about it, but it's going to take me a few tries here. There it is. There's the zip, and now we're going to go kill Malekith.
I gotta see that again.
A little bit more time, but we've since found 5. I believe it's 5 more that we can do. So we're just gambling all that much more on this category now. But here comes the block animation, and we're trying to go and get that double frame perfect input at 139 frames. So I'm using a metronome here. There is actually a way to look at your character's idle animation and do it without a metronome, which I do that now. I wasn't doing that before. Now that we've learned a little bit more about it, but it's going to take me a few tries here. There it is. There's the zip, and now we're going to go kill Malekith.
That's so crazy, man. So how consistent are you at this trick now?
Not consistent at all.
No, still not consistent. So this was kind of like a miracle kind of run here.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely took me quite a few hours of grinding to try to get the right luck, and I was very fortunate to be the first to get the sub 25. I mean, it was, obviously now that we know more of these
second phase Malekith,
it's made it a little bit easier to get.
By the way, like barely leveled up. By the way,
yeah, I mean it's a very, very difficult skip to.
So speedrunning is just glitching to the finish. Not all the time. No, there are like when you look up speedrunning videos, you will notice like any percentage speedruns. You will notice all boss speedruns. Like there's all these different categories. Where sometimes glitches are totally good and some speedrun categories are no, you don't use glitches, you're just kind of playing the game as it's built,
Try and learn. And when you do learn,
the no glitch runs are what, like an hour-ish?
It's never going to be 100% consistent.
40-something minutes?
It's really just not humanly possible to see 139 frames and get that 100% of the time on a double frame perfect input.
For sure. So how are you feeling right now at this point of the run? Are you feeling pretty good looking at your time, or?
Yeah, I mean, I try not to look at the splits too much unless there's a lot of downtime in the run. But we got
any percentage means that there's no there are no guidelines as to what you have to do. You don't have to beat the 2 Elden Lords and you just beat the game. Yeah, just beat the game as fast as you can.
Parts left coming up. We have to get skip quickly, and then we also have to be able to break Elden Beast's AI. And so
I'll remember this is about an hour and 40.
Those two things, it's very easy to lose a lot of time when it comes to soul speedruns. So just something as simple as not getting a skip. And
I just totally ignored how quickly this happened.
It's never going to be 100% consistent because it's really just not humanly possible to see 139 frames and get that 100% of the time on a double frame perfect input.
For sure. So how are you feeling right now at this point of the run? Are you feeling
pretty good? As soon as you see the remembrance pop up, he's gonna quit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to look at the splits too much unless there's a lot of downtime in the run, but. We've got 2 big parts left coming up. We have to get Gideon skip quickly, and then we also have to be able to break Elden Beast's AI. And so I'll walk you guys through that when we get there. But Those two things, it's very easy to lose a lot of time when it comes to soul speedruns. So just something as simple as not getting a skip and having to run back around and do it again can cost 10 or 15 seconds. Dying to a boss can cost minutes. So I'm definitely feeling good that we got Malekith down because he can definitely troll a little bit. But this run is by no means over. When it comes to speedrunning Elden Ring, this run is not over until it's over. And so while my heart's definitely racing a little bit and I'm feeling really good, I know that there is still a lot of this run left and there's a lot of time for things to go wrong.
Yeah, I mean the craziest thing about this is that you still have Radagon to go through, and there's no
Why are
there's
you
no
quitting
way
out?
to
Like,
break
well-
Radagon's AI, right?
There is actually.
Oh, there is.
but
Okay.
Yes, there is a way to do it, but it's not feasible in this category.
Got
So
it.
I actually have been running a lot of all remembrances lately, which I actually got world record today.
Well, congrats.
Thank you. And yeah, so in all remembrances, we can actually use the Sword of Night and Flame to get a partial break on his AI, and different sorceries and things you can use. The Carrion Slicer is one of the sorceries you can use that actually allows you to just completely shut him down from the time you start the fight until the time his HP reaches 0. So it is possible, just not applicable. in
It's
every
down to
single
12 minutes. Yeah.
Fun fact: the Carrion Slicer, as someone who was reviewing this game and had no idea what was actually good, the Carrion Slicer was like my go-to spell for the majority of my playthrough of this game when I was reviewing it.
Nice. I actually never even found it in my first playthrough. I didn't find out about it until after the fact, but I've definitely gone against it. I believe Fia's champions, one of them uses it as the spell, and it gets the better of me in all remembrances quite often.
Yeah, it's a super cool spell, especially as someone who wants to experiment with magic, but also doesn't want to throw away that melee kind of
What?
play. Carrion Slicer.
What?
Not feasible in this
What?
category.
Got
So I actually
What?
use the
Slicer, as someone who was reviewing this game and had no
What?
idea what was actually good, the Carrion Slicer was like my go-to spell for the majority of my playthrough of this game when I was reviewing it.
Like,
I
fuck, we're
actually
not gonna
never
fight
even
you,
found it in my
Gideon.
first playthrough.
Sorry,
I
bro.
didn't find out about it until after the fact, but I've definitely gone against it. I believe Fia's champions, one of them uses it as the spell, and it gets the better of me in all remembrances quite often.
Yeah, it's a super cool spell, especially as someone who wants to experiment with magic, but also doesn't want to throw away that,
Later,
that
Gideon.
melee kind of play style that I usually play with in a Dark Souls game. But yeah, you just did a crazy little jumping skip right here.
The all-knowing.
Is that something that you like? How do you find out some of these things? Is it just like jumping
That's a-
all over the geometry?
That's a
Gideon's
great
sitting
question,
there.
and the reality
Gideon's
is-
just waiting in his boss place, being like, he just did the skip, huh? Like the all-knowing kind of power just kind of set in right there.
it's found by the community, really. I mean, there's millions of people playing this game, millions of people, that have opportunities to find that stuff. And a lot of people now more than ever are recording their gameplay and putting it on YouTube. And that's really how a lot of this stuff gets found. It's how the Pegasus glitch was found. And once we found out about this one, it was a lot of trial and error to try to figure it out. But QTT6, who's another amazing speedrunner, was able to find a way for us to actually switch. Most of us use a controller to play this game, but you actually hot swap in this section to mouse and keyboard to perform that skip, which ultimately prevents us from having to kill Gideon. So it ends up saving us about 20 seconds. And then we're also going to skip Godfrey right here too. By this.
Oh, fuck off!
Bye bye, Godfrey.
Yep. Yeah, he'll just sit there kneeling the
He's
whole
just
time.
sleeping.
Fuck off!
All right, now, so this is kind of like the final moment. Where,
Fuck
I remember
off.
watching this on your stream. You actually tell the chat like, okay,
What?
I'm focusing up, I'm not gonna.
Hot swap.
All right,
Really how a lot of this stuff gets found. 6, who's another amazing speedrunner, was able to find a way for us to actually switch. Most of us use a controller to play this game, but you actually hot swap in this section to mouse and keyboard to perform that skip, which ultimately prevents us from having to kill Gideon. So it ends up saving us about 20 seconds. And then we're also going to skip Godfrey right here too by this little jump that we're doing.
What?
bye bye, Godfrey.
Yep. Yeah, he'll just sit there kneeling the whole
He's
time.
just
so we
sleeping.
don't worry about him. Yep.
All right, now so this is kind of like the final moment. where,
What?
like, you get, I remember watching this on your stream. You actually tell the chat like, okay, I'm focusing up. I'm not gonna talk to you guys for now because actually you did a really good job of focusing on chat while you're going through the the rest of this run. How tough is this fight still for you?
So the fight itself isn't so much tough as it is you just have to know what to do when. And so like this opener here is pretty consistent where he'll do that grab, but there's 2 or 3 different things that he can do. And it's a lot of just, it's not so much the difficulty, it's just you have to see and react quickly.
Mhm.
And aside from that, this fight is actually very consistent, but it does take many.
That's got to be really tough. To be in the speed run, I got to be mechanically sound with all of these jumps and skips, and I'm listening to a metronome, and then I call my mother at 4:48 p.m. because the frequency of the phone call and the location of the sun triangulates with my motherboard, and that causes me to skip a certain boss. Like all of that shit takes a lot, and then you gotta actually play the game. That shit's gotta be tough, dude. To then like get to Radagon and be like, oh, I gotta play the game now. I have to avoid attacks. I have to dodge roll. I have to, you know what I mean? Like it. Obviously, you're just mainly using this one attack, but still.
Many hours of practice to be able to read his animations and know exactly what he's doing, and to be able to plan your fights accordingly. So we can definitely squeeze in some punishment here, and we're going to refresh that Royal Knight's Resolve. We can even get a stomp in before we roll out of the way there, and then that's going to go in for the kill there. And then at this point, we're setting up the Elden Beast break. So we need to summon these imps. We need to top off our FP bar and cast Royal Knight's Resolve. And just walking you guys through this real quick, this is very, very specific for as far as the setup goes. You want to get onto his side quickly and start dealing as much damage as possible, but get out of the way before the fire breath comes. And you're hoping that one of the fanged imps dies, so that way the other one is sort of on the other side, and it's kind of target based, where the Elden Beast just doesn't know what to do because the imp is kind of like clipped partially inside of it, and it doesn't know how to target you and target the imp, so it ends up just shutting down its AI completely, and we are just able to completely eliminate the boss at that point.
Oh my god.
What?
So we can definitely squeeze as much damage as possible, but get out of the way before the fire breath comes, and you're hoping that one of, and then that's going to go in for the kill there. And then at this point, we're setting up the Elden Beast break. So we need to summon these imps. We need to top off our FP bar and cast Royal Knight's Resolve. And just walking you guys through this real quick, this is very, very specific for as far as the setup goes. You want to get onto his side quickly.
What does that?
and
What does
start
the
dealing
summon
as much
happen?
damage as possible, but get out of the way before the fire.
Oh, it
breath
happened
comes. And
already.
you're
I didn't
hoping
even
that
realize when
just
it
walking you guys
happened.
Fresh that Royal Knight's Resolve. We can even get a stomp in before we roll out of the way there, and then that's going to go in for the kill there. And then at this point, we're setting up the Elden Beast break. So we need to.
It's
summon these
already
imps.
summoned.
We
The
need to
imps
top
were
off our
already
FP bar
summoned.
and cast Royal Knight's Resolve. And just walking you guys through this real quick, this is very, very specific for as far as the setup goes. You want to get onto his side quickly.
What the fuck? Oh, there
and
they
start dealing
are.
as much damage
Okay.
as possible, but get out of the way before the fire breath comes. And you're hoping that one of the fanged imps dies, so that way the other one is sort of on the other side, and it's kind of target based, where the Elden Beast just doesn't know what to do because the imp is kind of like clipped partially inside of it, and it doesn't know how to target you and target the imp, so it ends up just shutting down its AI completely, and we are just able to completely obliterate the boss at that point.
Oh
What
my
the
God.
hell?
Not consistent, by the way, not consistent. So it's another luck based thing.
Well,
That is-
congratulations.
That's massive RNG, dude. You have to hope that an imp dies. All right, let's watch the world record from the day, Distortion. 12 minutes and 13 seconds. Let's see what the hell happens, dude. What the hell? That last video blew my mind. I can't imagine what this is going to do. Already, I'm just looking at, like, Maiden, Academy Teleport, the 4 Belfries, Far Missoula. So a lot of these do seem similar, but then on the other run, on Distortion's other run, it said +8 upgrade, and here it's +4. And then high YouTube at 12 minutes and 59 seconds. Yeah, normal speed now. Yeah.
God, these splits are gonna be so fucking.
Get
dog
your
shit.
metronomes ready. 5 seconds in, doing great. Doing really great. Why start as a samurai? I wonder.
There's like literally no time save in the early game.
We gotta kill chaos. Yeah, speedrun Caesar. Yeah. This is the world record from today. We just watched a 25-minute speedrun, and now we are on today's world record of 12 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, Regal. Malekith is insanely RNG, and I was playing Phase 2.
Dex for Frost Axe. Yeah, maybe. Hoarfrost was replaced with Bleed. Oh, okay.
I mean, I probably lost over a minute on Malekith compared to a good fight.
Oh, 12-13. Yeah, why change the resolution? I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing right there? Are you using a goddamn metronome counting the 139th frame? What the fuck are you doing? Stop that.
What? Why am I getting that?
I don't know. Stop it. Damn, this run sucks, dude. Let's just watch that real quick. Let's just rewatch that real quick. What the fuck?
What? Why am I getting that?
Let's just rewatch that real quick. Yeah, because I didn't have my metronome out. I didn't have the metronome out. Because right now, like, I know in order to do this skip, you need to have a mechanic working on your brake pads in the front of your house. And because of the tonal resonance of the engine, whenever you whenever you turn your vehicle on outside, that affects the computer's processing output. So that's a lot of that kind of like, and the mechanic has to be Latino. So that's another part of the speed run. So keep that in mind. Okay, cool move right there.
I should probably reset.
Have they, sir? But you, I can play turning route to aid you. You need go to the foot. Then it summon me.
Plus 24 seconds.
It will summon Torrent. Treat him with.
Plus 24 seconds.
Share them with me.
Where are you going? Where are you going right now?
Ooh.
How do you know?
That was actually pretty good, though.
How do you know that? Are you doing this move on every pixel of the goddamn world or what?
Ooh.
Like, why this space specific? Get fucked.
That was actually pretty good, though.
That was okay. Yeah, sure. That was pretty good. Not bad. That confused. I looked at my left monitor and I turned back and I saw Cuphead and I was fucking confused, dude. I didn't even. Dude. I looked to the left, I turned back and I just, oh my god, dude. I was like, what is happening right now? He Alt F4, dude, that confused the fuck out of me. I was like, what is he accessing right now? Is this data mined or something? What the fuck? You look like you got flashbanged. I was mentally flashbanged right there.
That was actually pretty good, though.
Okay, you Alt F4 as soon as the world loads in. So that's his, this is his wallpaper. Okay, he has an animated wallpaper. Bro. What the freak? Cuphead and Peepo DLC.
Malekith the Zips. Not just one, but 4.
Oh, Elden Ring takes forever to close for me. That music keeps playing for at least 17 minutes
I mean,
afterwards.
254 is still decent, actually. Like, it's still good enough. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna try to do the ice rhyme zip.
Okay. Okay. I kind of just have to, like, gather what happened real quick.
Not just one, but 4.
Kind of just have to gather what happened real quick. Right? It takes a while for my brain to kind of get accustomed to what the hell's... Okay, teleport. Okay. Makes sense.
I mean, 254 is still decent, actually. Like, it's still good enough. I'm gonna keep going.
The skips are... The zips glitches or whatever are a lot easier for me
I'm gonna try to do
to
the ice rhyme zip.
comprehend and understand as opposed to the menu, like going through the menu map and all that shit. All that stuff I just don't understand. Like, this is a lot more satisfying to watch. Where are you gonna go? I swear to Christ, this zip glitch, he's gonna pop into my fucking room. He's gonna bust through the goddamn window right now. Like, I don't know where, like... 4 belfries. That's so fucking
I
sick.
saved time doing this.
That is so sick.
Maybe.
No, not 4 belfries. I thought this building was a 4 belfries. Are you gonna do it again? Why on this brick in particular? Why on that? Why there in particular? Catch that 139th frame. See ya. 4 belfries time. Fucking bullshit. He's gonna frame perfect burst into my room. Even the music, like, the soundtrack doesn't even know what to do in this game. Yeah, there's no fall damage in zip glitch. It's so cool.
Yeah, getting a zip where we don't have to run all the way up to this chest would be great, but yeah, you should try the macro to see if you're just messing up the inputs, Regal. But your PC probably just can't do them.
Damn, talking shit about your PC, Regal. I don't even know who you are. But that's fucked up. Your PC sucks, dude. I got a 3080 Ti, you know.
It's still a good start. It looks fucking shit because these splits, but it's actually still a pretty good start.
What?
Like anything sub 5 Ferrum is still pretty good. I just had an absolutely cracked beginning. I'm actually I'm keeping on pace with my PB except for the first split.
PB's only here. I could have had the 3090.
The Malik
Zajad, I could have had the 3090, but I chose the 3080 Ti. Because if I would have gotten the 3090, I would have had to gotten a new power supply. And I was like, nah, it's just too much work for me. I didn't want to do it.
The Malekith zip took a long time too. I think that I lost like 30 seconds there.
So much running, dude. Can you imagine if you didn't have to run through any of this? You could just zip glitch? Oh, no way, you're gonna do it. Oh my god, you're gonna do it. Do the tornado. Do the twister, Bill Paxton. Holy shit.
Oh, that was weird, dude. Got like hyper momentum there. Camera was like super jank. Yeah, that's what it looked like, Regal.
Like, again, here, because my question is like, Why not try to zip glitch here or 2 feet behind that? Or 30 feet behind? Like, are they trying to zip glitch in every pixel of this world? That's blows my mind, dude.
Very strange.
Just force quitting out. Why? Why? What does that do? The same heroes rune, you're right. Yeah. Resets aggro.
Do I know why Larksa can't zip? I'm not sure.
I just really I missed this really. What? I'm sorry. What happened?
Very strange.
He gets grace and goes back to Liurnia. 4 Belfries.
Do I know why Larksa
And then back
can't
to the
zip?
gate front?
I'm not
Why?
sure. She did some changes though, and apparently the zip is working better. She tried unparking the CPU like Seeker did, and
Man,
did a
what
few
the
other
fuck is
things.
going on? What are you doing? What is going on? Where the freak are you going now? Okay. Alright. Poor Torrent. Torrent's like, it's about time you fucking use me. Jesus. Remember me, by the way?
I presume. I am an old soul, perhaps.
Yeah, for the next skip, you have to talk to H&R Block. Wait. What was that for? To not die? Where are you going? Wait, hold on. Dropping aggro or the fall would have killed? Or both? I don't think this would have... Is this fall? Is this a death from fall? It didn't seem that far. What, you got this. You get that. You got the frame. You got the 139th frame. Right behind the tree sentinel. Later, idiot. What the fuck? Why are you changing the resolution? What does that do? What is...
Destined death.
Oh, you missed that shot, dude. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Wow, missed another hit. Unbelievable. You got nothing. Oh shit, no, you got some magic points. I don't understand why this is doing like tiny chunks of damage and sometimes doing gigantic. Oh, is it only doing gigantic from Frostbite? Yeah, it's Frostbite. Okay. Digent. Shut the fuck up, Andy. Shut up. Diegetic. Dietitian. Oof. You know that those are pixel perfect spots. You know that you're gonna miss the second hit. Oh, and then the fire resets it? There's a big frostbite chunk-a-doo. Jeez Louise! Reset. Get a little reset action on your ass. Why no armor? Because you're just fast as fuck without armor. And you don't plan on getting hit. Yeah, you could put on armor and die anyway. You'd rather have a fast roll. And faster movement. Later, Malekith. We barely knew you, big dog. This is crazy. Yeah, his chat is losing it. What are you doing now? What are you doing here? No. Where? Gifted 20 subs. Thanks for the 20 subs, Rainy Bits. That's not on my stream. That's not on my stream. What are you doing? Metronome? You type in the metronome? Did you put deodorant under your left arm? Because that changes the
Okay, just the mega zip left.
aura in the room.
I'm already shaking again, dude. My focus.
Exactly, Caesar. Who
Not far enough. Not far enough.
What? What? Cause, like, he's behind. Wait. I didn't. Like, it didn't even occur to me that Godfrey's fucking down there. It didn't even occur to me that Godfrey is down there. And the last speed run required you to jump over the stairs right here, coming from the opposite direction. What the fuck? That's what this skipped is. I didn't even realize that. What the hell? Yeah, exactly, though, Caesar. Like, again, to your... That's the point that I keep on bringing up. Are you doing this same skip bullshit on every pixel of this world to figure out in every direction of degree? But like, how? Right now, brushing his teeth with Crest toothpaste on the left and Colgate on the right. Because that adds extra frame data.
Megazip left. I'm already shaking again, dude. My focus. Not far enough. Not far enough.
So he didn't go far enough. Is what I'm gathering there. Is what I'm gathering there. Not far enough, Chad. Not far enough. Why does he go north? I don't know. Cause like you need to go back. Oh, he's panicking. Panic place. Panic place. Yeah, new record tomorrow for sure. There's no way this doesn't get beat. Think about the amount of times he's screwed up.
We got it. We got it. We got it. It's not sub 12, but we got it. Oh.
You got what? You got what?
Oh, yes. Oh, it's so unfortunate my first one wasn't far enough, dude.
How?
It's 'cause I
What?
was using the fucking metronome again. Shouldn't have used the metronome.
He used the metronome. What?
Oh, yes.
He skipped a phase. He skipped the whole goddamn two bosses.
Oh, fuck. God, I thought I was gonna fucking choke the runaway again at the fucking mega zip. Oh. Ugh. Oh. Mega Zip is the final boss, dude. Oh, fucking hell. You were here. You were here, chat. You were here. Oh. Yeah, Arizol, thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
I need to. I need to. Brain no working. I need to figure out. I need to find the spot where this mega zip thing became a thing. Is it on this speed run? You know what I mean?
Put upon me.
Yeah, because you're fighting Malekith there. Where did this mega skip thing become a thing? Yeah, because you're fighting Radagon here. Okay, so hold on. If you're fighting Radagon there, that means that you didn't know about that thing yet. So it'd have to have been this 14-minute one. Wait. The fucking metronome. He's got. He actually has a metronome. No, he probably didn't discover the Mega Zip. I just kind of wanted to see his chat be like, what is this, you know? I mean, I basically just want to see chat's reaction to the first Mega Zip of this kind. What the fuck, dude? This is fucking ridiculous. I can't even comprehend what happened in that last section. I don't get it. And the first time that he jumped, he realized he was not far enough. So keep in mind, there's those two black dots. Right? Those two black dots right where the circle is, and that's not far enough.
Not far enough.
And he's not happy.
Far enough.
Now he's like over those black dots.
We got it. We got it. We got it. It's not sub 12, but we got it. No.
And like, why does he wait that long there? You know what I mean? Like, why? I want to hear like commentary from him to be like, you have to wait to quit out of the game until the first roar. Oh, that's the death sound. What? Fucking who knows?
Yes.
Who even knows?
Oh, it's so unfortunate my first one wasn't far enough, dude. It's because I was using the fucking metronome again.
How Mega Zip is used. Perfect. I like this Nade sticker. I like this.
If you load an Elden Beast and get far enough away, he will fall to his death. If you load an Elden Beast and get far enough away, he will fall to his death. Same with Hoaraloo. So by doing the newfound Mega Zip, which is done by zipping and then pressing W again when the zip goes off, you can get a Mega Zip, which can teleport you like across the entire map. And it can teleport you far enough that Hoaraloo dies before you die, which teleports you into the arena, and then Elden Beast is still falling, so he dies. And then once Elden Beast is dead, it teleports you to the end of the game. If you load an Elden Beast and
it's that simple. I mean, it's just, I don't know why you all are confused, chat. That's freaking nuts, dude. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad we did this. Obviously, go follow Distortion. Go follow Hazeblade as well. All their links will be in the descriptions below. And thank you for watching me learn a lot of stuff, because I will be taking all this to heart when I start studying. I'm taking a sabbatical from Kinda Funny for 4 years so I could figure out this speedrun. Thank you all for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next video.